The Nokia 6 2018. Unveiled at a launch event in Delhi, this mid-range device has a price tag that might attract a lot of buyers, especially those who still trust the Nokia brand. But before you go out and grab one for yourself, here are, 6 things you must know about the Nokia 6 2018. Hey guys, Ash here from C4 Retech, and before we begin, here's a card to our latest giveaway. I'll also be leaving a link in the description below. And while you're down there, click that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our daily content. So let's start with number 1, the build. The Nokia 6 sports a boxy industrial design which goes great with a metal build and chamfered edges. HMD Global has used Series 6000 aluminum here, and the subtle accents along the camera and fingerprint scanner gives the phone some much needed flair. In a land of curvy designs and flowing lines, the Nokia 6 2018 stands out and looks good while doing so. Next up, let's talk display. Yes, this is a traditional 16:9 panel. Yes, there are substantial bezels to the sides. Personally, I'd have loved to see the Nokia 7 Plus kind of display here. But if you don't mind the 16:9 aspect ratio, and if you don't mind the fact that the capacitive keys aren't there anymore, then this is a good 16:9 panel. It's a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS LCD display wrapped in 2.5D Gorilla Glass. At around 400 pixels per inch, it's plenty sharp and the colors are excellent. The viewing angles as well as brightness levels are pretty decent. At number 3, let's talk internals. The Nokia 6 2018 sports the Snapdragon 630 chip. Well, it's not as fast as, say, the 636, it still is an excellent chip that provides a nice mix of power and power efficiency. Now, more on efficiency later. Day-to-day performance is buttery smooth, apps open up quick, there is no lag to speak of, it even fares well with most games. Now this chip is coupled with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage with support for memory expansion via microSD. Number 4. Let's now talk about that power efficiency. The 630 chip coupled with the 3000 mAh battery did make for great battery life. Even on days with moderate to heavy usage, I found that the Nokia 6 ended the day with plenty of juice left in the tank. Remember, I tested the Chinese variant. The Indian variant comes with stock Android as part of the Android One program, and that should mean even better battery life. Anyway, if you do manage to run out of charge, HMD Global has provided fast charging support with USB Type-C on this device. This means you can get to around 50% battery capacity in about half an hour. Coming to number 5, we've got cameras. We have a Zeiss branded 16 megapixel f2.0 aperture 1 micron sized pixel unit to the back and an 8 megapixel f2.0 aperture 1.12 micron sized pixel unit to the front. As far as quality goes, they take excellent pictures under good lighting conditions, but under low light, well, the photos are nothing to write home about. For a much more detailed look on what the optics on the Nokia 6 2018 can and can't do, check out our full review. Here's a card. Now before I wrap up this camera section, let me just quickly mention a couple of features that I think makes this camera worth looking into. Most of you guys know what both these are. Nokia has been including them in most of their devices of late, and I think it is really a fun little feature. Another highlight of this phone is its ability to capture 4K 30fps video. Oh, and there is support for Oreo audio as well. Finally, we are at number 6. I touched upon this already, but it deserves a spot by itself because I feel this is probably the unique selling point, the USP of this phone, the software. The Nokia 6 2018 is part of the Android One program, and that means it's going to be one of the first phones to get monthly security patches and yes, Android version upgrades too. The UI is slick and clean, and this is Android like Google meant it to be. Given that the Mi A1, the other Android One phone in this segment, it is never really in stock these days, probably discontinued. We still wait for an official explanation from Xiaomi. This means if you want clean stock Android in this segment, then the Nokia 6 2018 might just about be what the doctor ordered. And then we talk price now. Well, that does make it 7 things, but come on, Nokia 6 things sounds better, right? Anyway, at 16,999 for the 332 variant, available via offline retail stores and online from the 6th of April. Now, at this price, the Nokia 6 2018, well, HMD Global seems to have put together a decent package. If you look at sheer value for money, there are other alternatives with faster chips, better looking builds, 18x9 panels, but if stock Android, the Nokia brand, the Android One program, if any of these mean anything to you, then the Nokia 6 2018 might be something to look forward to. So that's 6 things you need to know about the Nokia 6 2018. What do you feel about this phone, especially the pricing? Personally, I would have loved to see it priced 2K cheaper. At 15,000 rupees, it would be a great buy. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you know anyone who is looking to buy a phone in this price segment, or simply someone who lights up when they hear this, then share this video with them. If you hated it, well, you know what to do. But if you did like it, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon. And now I must bid you adieu. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this here is Ash. You've been watching C4 Retech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.